Should I look at you? Or should
Um,
I look at
pretty much we're
her?
going to do a conversation, and then, you know, if it's, if it feels natural sometimes, like, I'll do my intro to the camera and stuff like that.
Okay.
And we'll do, like, the last bit there, but for the most part, we'll just talk.
Okay. It's rolling.
Hello again, and welcome to the second Wild Day card, Beyond the Blurb. On Wednesdays I get to do whatever I want, not tied in with any specific segment, and now this is an entire little series on the Broad Humor Film Festival. So, this is Kim Williams, and she has a web series called The Unwritten Rules, and some of it will be showing at the film festival?
Yes, we're doing a day, a panel at the film festival.
Oh, that's right, on Saturday.
On Saturday, yes.
Excellent. I just heard the schedules. So can you just give a little introduction to you and your work and how the Unwritten Rules came to be?
Yes. The Unwritten Rules is based on a book that was that I wrote and published in 2004. It's about a black woman's journey through a white workplace and just her accepting and embracing being different. It has a lot of comedy to it because I felt that comedy was important for people to be open to receive such a touchy subject, because anytime you're talking about race and different, I think people slam up. So, so if it's funny, people will laugh, and then at the same time think about it as well. So that's why I decided to infuse the comedy element to it.
And how long has the web series been going on?
The web series premiered at the end of April this year, so we're on our 5th episode. It airs every first Wednesday of the month. So we have an episode coming up September 5th.
Great.
Our 6th episode.
So why did you decide to present it as a web series?
Well, like I said, the book came out in 2004, and I was trying to find a way to reintroduce the book. And with the popularity of web series and really being able to do it independent, I felt that it was a great vehicle for the next stage of the book. So I decided to just take chapters to make it, compact into each episode. So.
And can you tell us one of the unwritten rules? Maybe one that was maybe a challenge to make funny, or
let's see. One of the unwritten rules that white people did not create everything. That was from episode 4. In episode 4, Racy the main character comes to the office with her hair braided in cornrows, and her white supervisor thinks that she copied it from Bo Derek.
Wow.
So that was a good episode.
And what's the reaction been like? What was a great audience reaction that you've gotten?
It's been great because I've been getting reaction from both white and black, and everyone is embracing it, which it was the purpose of the book. The purpose of the book was to really for my white coworkers to tell them, look what I go through, look at what the thoughts in my head, look at what the challenges I have for being different, because I knew that, as being the only black person, a white person doesn't necessarily know because it's not really their reality. So I just wanted to put it out there to say, these are some of the things that I go through to my white coworkers.
And is it in the workplace? Is it always like set in an office, or because you're a film, you've been in post production for quite a while.
Yes, 16 years. Most of the episodes are shot in an office. We've done 7 episodes take place in the office, and then we do have some location shooting that we're doing now, but we've completed all of the office scenes. We did that at the beginning of the year. So now we're doing location, because as someone who works in a workplace, a lot of the times you develop relationships with your coworkers, and that takes you out of the workplace. So I wanted to show that you know, Racy, the main character, she develops relationships with her coworkers, and the dynamic outside of the office and in friendships. I wanted to touch on that as well.
I love that her name's Racy.
But her name is Racy-Nisha. But her nickname is Racy.
I just want to know all the unwritten rules, but I'll just buy the book and watch the series. So. And do you feel like there's anything, you said, you know, one of the appeals of a web series was it being independent. Is there any episode that you've done or that is upcoming that you don't think would have gotten past the networks?
Yeah, I think a lot of the jokes, because a lot of her thoughts, it's very honest, and I self-published the book for that reason, because I knew that if I would have taken it to a publisher, they would have had me to tone it down. And it's very honest on both sides, the black point of view and white point of view. And I just wanted to put it out there that, yes, we all have these thoughts. We all have perceptions on both sides. But until we lay the truth out, we can't really talk about it to kind of fix it. So let's talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, because really, and it's okay that we both have perceptions, but I think a lot of times people don't want to admit that they have certain thoughts because they don't want to be seen as racist or prejudiced, but it's like, okay, no, let's tell the truth.
A friend of mine, I met her while she was doing a Fringe show, and the title, and I just wanted to meet her. She's from New York. From the moment I heard her title, which was, "That's funny, you didn't sound black on the phone." I'm like, I'm cringing and I'm laughing and I don't know how to feel, so I feel like I should see your show. Yeah. Great. And what about?
But it's important that you laughed, because by you laughing, you were then able to kind of take it in, and you know. Whereas if you wouldn't have laughed, it would have just been, I don't know about that, you know. So
yeah, some people were like, I'm not sure if I want to see it.
Yeah, but if it's funny, it's like, oh,
yeah.
Who doesn't want to laugh?
Where have you found, with it being independent and on the web, where have you found that you can really connect with your audience to get people who don't know about it to see it?
It's on YouTube, so a lot of people have just stumbled on it on YouTube, which is great. And just social media, period. Facebook, Twitter, it's been really important, you know, in helping build that audience, because people pass it on and email it. So yeah, I think that's why web series, you're seeing more and more web series, because it's, you know, it's easier now to kind of develop an audience through social media. So
great.
Yeah.
And your next episode is in September?
In September 5th. It's episode 6.
Excellent.
So, and it's our first episode that it takes place outside of the office. It's her coworker invites her to a pool party. So, and so you learn about CP time, which for black people is colored people time. We're always late.
I learned that in stage managing a show.
Yeah. So you learn about that, you know. So it's, you know, you're always learning on the Unwritten Rules.
Awesome. Great. Well, I'll put all the information in the description, but you can find her at Racy Rules, which I'm excited to follow now. Kim Williams, the Unwritten Rules Series.com, and YouTube at Inkspot Entertainment. And at the Broad Humor Film Festival on Saturday, September 29th in the afternoon. So that schedule should be available soon. Thank you very much, Kim.
Thank you for having me. Thanks.
See you for the next one.